Live. My name is Alison. This is Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Welcome. This is where I go live every single Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. If you've never been here before, it's a lot of fun. People submit their questions in advance or live during the show. If you'd like to submit a question, you can do it through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or Super Chat. That's up to you. Stripe is new, so I wanted to go ahead and make that on there. Hi, Ken. Nice to see you. All right, so I had a lot of questions submitted in advance. Some just came in at the last minute, so I wasn't able to put them on the list. I have to toggle back and forth, so get ready for that. And it looks like we're going to have a good day. I like the questions that are coming in, but I always do. It's wonderful. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. You can go to my website to learn more about me, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can book a personal reading with me and missing person consultation. Excuse me. You can also sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It'll let you know my itinerary, speaking engagements, and it'll also let you know about the upcoming classes. If you don't know, I'm a master manifester, and I have a 16-week manifestation masterclass coming out June 1st. By the end of this week, you'll be able to sign up for it on my website. I'm working with the web designer now. That's what I'm doing later today in between clients. And we will definitely have that up and running. If that is something you are interested in, definitely sign up. It's 16 weeks. It's a commitment because you need to be able to make that change on a soul level. It'll be in every cell of your body because that's how it works. You need to feel it. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for the newsletter. Also, I teach, if you go to the Learning Center, that's where it's going to be on my website. I also do private one-on-one lessons, whether it's for tarot, manifestation, or raising your vibration, if that's something you're interested in. And I have a section on there called Alison's Picks. Those are my affiliates. Skin Like Butter, she's got a couple of different discounts on there. When you go through the affiliate link, it'll show you what she has available. Beautiful products. I use them. 175 different scents. They're for men and women. Some are gender neutral. In fact, most of them are. They're so lovely and luscious. She does soaps and sugar scrubs. Go ahead and take a look at that. And of course, Rogers Hood Apothecary. If you missed it, I interviewed the founder, Kim Rogers, about, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago now. And we talked about the parasite cleanse, the mold cleanse, her lymphatic kit that just came out. It's coming out. Actually, it's being released to the public May 15th. I just got one, so I'm going to be starting that as soon as I get back from New Zealand and Australia, which you know I'm doing the end of May, going into June. So definitely look at that. And fulvic soak, by the way. So when you order her kit, you want to make sure you get the one with the gutty and the fulvic soak. And look at the time. You need to plan in advance. Her shipping is kind of slow, just a FYI. So if you want to do a parasite cleanse, you want to start really, I think, about 10 days before the full moon. Because you want to do gutty for 3 days, and then you wait 4 days, and then 3 days before the full moon, you start the cleanse. That's because all the parasites are active at that time. So you really want to plan ahead with this. And shipping takes a couple of weeks. I'm not going to lie about that. You know, it is a little slow right now because she just bought a 10,000 square foot warehouse. So they're in that transitional process, but her products are top notch. I'm doing the parasite cleanse. I'm on my second month. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm choosing to do that. So I'm actually going to do it for 5 to 7 months because I want to wipe out anything because they have different life stages, egg, juvenile, and then adult. And as these parasites leave your body, they drop eggs on the way out. Yay! So I want to make sure everything is completely flushed out. That's what I want to do. Watch the interview with her and she can tell you more about it. And the information on her site is top notch, really. I mean, all these free ebooks for you to download and the photos, it's so professionally done. Please go take a look at it. All right, what else to tell you? So if you don't know, I also teach tarot as a class. And so I do it in the fall, or spring and fall live. So in March and then in October. And it's always selling out. So I've had a lot of people request that I go and I put it up online because they're in different time zones. You know, we're all in different countries. So that will be coming out late summer, not right away, but late summer. So look for that if that's something you're interested in. Also, I go live on, well, not live, I always say live. I go on YouTube and Rumble where I do zodiac readings, love readings, money and career. And I go live on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is where you are right now. So a lot of, hi, Mina, nice to see you. Hi, Erica, New Beginnings. Hey, Lynn, nice to see you. All right. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Hi, Sherry, good morning. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, too. Okay, so I am, okay, getting your dancing shoes. That's funny. So what else to tell you? Oh, of course, I do the occasional interview, so definitely look for that. And when I read, look at all your placements. So you're looking at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, especially for the love readings. All right, so that's my spiel. I just want to get that out. And then also, I just want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers, viewers, and clients, and my moderators. Thank you so much. Hi, Ava. Nice to see you. And I really appreciate your love and support. It really means a lot to me. And if you could, for today's show, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see me go live in the future. I try and post them in advance. I haven't done the entire month of May because, as you know, I'm going to New Zealand and Australia, so I'm not sure about the times. I'm buying my ticket today. I'm super excited today after the show. So then I will be able to post those dates and times because I'm still going to be working while I'm over there. All right. So at the end of today's show, I do a general reading for our soul tribe. Everybody watching here, the replay, whether this finds you tomorrow, a year, or 5 years from now, that's when this reading is meant for you. And here we go. All right. So my God, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. All right. So there's 2 guidelines for this show when I go live. And the first one is 1 question per show. So that way it gives everybody the opportunity to ask a question. So it doesn't become one person's personal reading. And then the second one is, hey, Melbourne, I'm going to try and make it there. That's what I'm trying to do. If you have any hints, like what is the airlines that you fly in between the different states in Australia? Because that's what I'm looking to do also, because I'm going to go all over the place. New Zealand, then I'm going to Byron Bay. I'm hitting the Crystal Castle. And then I want to definitely hit Sydney and Melbourne if I can. And I'm absolutely going to Tasmania. Those people are phenomenal. They've all been reaching out to me. So I'm really excited to go there. All right. So the other rule, the other guideline is no bad language or topics. Keep it family friendly for YouTube. I know that sounds so funny, but it's because of the censorship. Qantas, isn't there one that just goes in between the different states that's supposed to be like a budget one? I don't know. A friend of mine was telling me about it. I have to go back and look at it. She's in Melbourne also. I forget what she said. What else to say? So that's it. Now, I'm an adult. If you want to talk about anything in a personal reading that is off topic, I have no issue with that. It's only here for YouTube because of the censorship. So we just keep it family friendly. All right. So here we go. So you can, again, submit your question. It's a $10 minimum through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and because that's just been added for all the people in Europe and in Australia. A lot of them like to use Stripe. And you can also do a super chat. I just ask that you don't do super chat if you can avoid it because they take 40%. If you can do it through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe, please do. All right, so here we go. And a disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. Okay. Yes, I saw yours come in. The last minute, Lynn. So I'm going to have to toggle back. I wasn't able to put you on the list right away, so I'm going to go back and forth. Okay, so this first one is from Linda. And she writes, hi, Allison. I'm looking at a property in Florida and I'm excited. Can you please pull cards for me? Thank you, Linda. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Linda has been following me. She's one of my first clients and one of my oldest clients. And I swear to God, this is incredible. She submits a question like every week for every show. That's twice a week. Ever since I went live on Tarot Tuesday, almost a year ago, she's been submitting the question. So here we go. This is for Linda. Okay, let's look at your property. So is this a good property for Linda? We've got the 5 of Swords, we've got the 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and we've got the 7 of Cups. So what this is telling me is that, you know what, there might be a few issues with that property. This is the 5 of Swords. It's about some obstacles. So that could be obstacles in maybe how the HOA is set up. Have they pilfered the HOA? Because that's what happens in a lot of places, that they actually pocket the money. Take a look at that. Look at the other things about it. Is there something wrong with the house? This is just telling me that there's some type of an obstacle there. So there might be a problem. Look at the neighborhood. Look at your immediate neighbors. Look at, yeah, I just feel like there's something about this possibly being a potential problem. And it's really about you getting it clear, just exactly what it is that you want from that property and why you think it's good for you. Because this is telling me that you need to get more information on it. That's what this card is saying. You need more information. This is also telling me, the 7 of Cups, that there's a lot more choices for you. This is the wishing well. This is telling me that there's better options out there, that there's more options for you. Not just better, but that there's more options out there for you, that nothing is settled yet, so that I would keep looking. That's what this says. But if, you know, boots on the ground, go over there, check it out, take a look. The prices have been falling. I'm in Florida also, so the prices have been falling here, I've noticed, because I want to put my house up for sale. And so maybe that's something you want to look at. Flood insurance, is it in that area that was hit? Because between Ian, Milton, and Helene, like, we've been getting these direct hits. Ian was incredible, and I know you were here for Ian. So I think that there's still the residual. A lot of places haven't been able to rebuild from Ian, and that was what, 3 years ago, I think? I'm bad with time, 3 or 4 years ago. So definitely take a look at that. But this is telling me that there's a lot of options out there for you. So keep looking. That there's obstacles. I would try and get more information on it, you know? And obstacles could be black mold. It could be maybe an issue with the plumbing, with the electrical. It could be with the neighbors. You know, it could be anything in those surrounding areas. So thank you for your question, Linda. I hope that helps. All right. So the next question is from Ted from Boston. Okay. Hi, Allison. Love your show. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate it. Flattery will get you everywhere. And will my girlfriend marry me? That's right. I remember when this question came in. I'm asking her Friday night. Thanks, Ted from Boston. Okay, let's take a look. In fact, I am going to switch to my love deck for that. I love that for you. All right. It's my Golden Art Nouveau. People keep asking me what decks I'm using. It's in the description. You can see the affiliate links, and go ahead and check out the decks that I use. I'm hooked on these, so I haven't really mixed it up recently, but I'm going to, because I have over 200 decks. I just bought 3 more, so I'm going to start bringing them out. All right, so will your girlfriend marry you? We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands. So no love energy here. There's no cups. I just want to tell you that, Ted. We've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Wands. So this is telling me that, now this is the getaway card. You see how they're sneaking off? So she might not be ready to get married. That's what this is telling me. Now, I'm not going to dissuade you from asking her to marry you by any means. This is just the energy of the cards. That this is the getaway card. So this is someone that wants to sneak off. So she might not be ready. She might not be able to commit, whether she's conscious of it or not, because sometimes it's a subconscious thing. Someone's terrified of commitment or being tied down. A relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend might be nice, but when it comes down to marriage, they're absolutely terrified. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. It could be something from their childhood that creeps up and it scares the hell out of them. But this is, to me, this is the getaway card on that relationship. And she's going to try and escape. That is going to be very uncomfortable for her. We have this Page of Pentacles. So this Page of Pentacles is being presented with an opportunity, and I think that she really likes the idea of marriage, but it scares her very much. And so this is just telling me that it's very new, that I just don't think that she's ready. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think that, yeah, I just think that it sounds good, but it's going to really scare her. She likes the idea of it. She's glad that you care that much for her, but she is terrified of it. The other card that's here is this Page of Wands, and this is about taking action. So I think that this is I think this is a catalyst for your relationship. So I think that this is a catalyst for her. And I'm just saying this again, this is the energy of the cards, that this is going to be something that's either going to push her to actually run away for a little bit and maybe come back, or run away permanently, or this is going to be something where she is actually going to start making some changes in her life. But I just want to reiterate, there is no cup energy here, and cups are your emotions, it's love, it's intuition, and your connection to source. And I am not seeing the love here. So when you're asking about marriage, I'm seeing the getaway card. This is a card of strategy. Okay, so I'm sorry, Ted. I have to be honest with you what the cards are telling me. So again, I would never tell anybody what to do. I'm just showing you the cards. All right, Ted from Boston, thank you for your question. All righty, so here we go. The next one is from Becca. And Becca writes, "Hi, Allison. Loved your Gemini video." Thank you, Becca. I appreciate that. Again, flattery will get you everywhere. And will I receive a financial windfall this year? Thank you, Becca. Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, so will Becca receive a financial windfall? I like the way you worded that, because it's open, because that means it can come in from any area. It's not limiting. All right, so let's go ahead and ask. Will Becca receive a financial windfall? Yes. King of Pentacles, first one out. Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You absolutely will. King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Wands. This king has worked really hard to get to this position. He knows his worth and value, and the worth and value of the pentacle, and he has a lot of resources. This tells me that you will be getting a financial windfall coming in. Wherever it's coming in from, who knows? This card is also about structure. It's about work, being very practical. So it could be that a lot of things that you're doing right now, that you're planting a lot of seeds in, or actual work, maybe you own your own business, that it's going to pay off. But this tells me it's definitely coming in from somewhere, right? Then we have this Six of Swords energy. This is really telling me that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe you're going through a rough time. Well, guess what? This is really telling me that you're transitioning into a better time. You're leaving troubled waters behind and going on to calmer shores. So I think if you're having a financial struggle right now, this is going to alleviate that. So that tells me that it would probably be in a certain amount coming in, right? Something that's going to alleviate any type of financial burden that you're also experiencing right now. Because we also have the Queen of Wands, and she has no fear, and she's all into self-actualization. So this tells me that you're going to see that opportunity when it comes in. You're going to see that windfall. I kind of feel that, like on an intuitive level, that it has something to do with your work. I think you own your own business. So for me, this feels like you're going to see an opportunity present itself, and you're going to definitely step into that role and take advantage of that. And this is not in a bad way when I say take advantage of that. It's a positive. Like, maybe someone says, hey, do you want to come to an event and be a vendor? Something simple like that. And it just turns into something beautiful and bigger than you would have ever imagined. Maybe it's about networking, but it's definitely coming in for you. Wow, good for you, Becca. I love that. I see some super chats coming in. I'm going to answer one more question, then I'll come on over to the super chats. Okay, so let me just see right here. I'm just going to go ahead and like them right now, and then I'll look for the actual question. Okay, thank you, Ava. All right. So let me go ahead, and this is the next one. And this says, okay, this is from Michelle. And she writes, "Hi, Allison. Loved your Taurus video. Thank you again. I love this. You guys are on a roll. It really resonated with me. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Michelle." Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. And I'm going to continue using this deck. Look, love right there. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. So let's go ahead. Now, those aren't your cards, but those are the energies that are coming through as I cut the deck. So let's pull some cards for you, Michelle. All right. What does the universe want to tell Michelle today? Oh my God. I cut the deck. You saw me shuffle. Ace of Cups. It came up. It wanted to show itself. Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Oh, Michelle, I love this for you. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is really telling me right off the bat that you have a new beginning in love, maybe a connection to source, tapping into your intuition more, getting in touch with your emotions. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe. This is a new beginning in those areas because this is cups, right? So this tells me if you're looking for a relationship, whether it's platonic, romantic, a relationship with a pet, maybe you want to go and adopt a pet. This is an opportunity for you to have that beautiful new beginning. This is also, like I said, getting in touch with your emotions, right? Being very loving, very nurturing, having a new beginning in that arena. And that could be something as simple as you decided one day you wanted to plant a garden. Maybe, you hadn't had that. Maybe you were apartment living and now you bought a house and now you can actually have a garden. And it's that beautiful feeling of love and it's flowing. This is literally you being in the flow of love. So that is something huge that's coming in for you. And that is the first card out. Then we have the Seven of Wands. This is about you standing your ground. This is about you really pursuing and doing what it is that you want. You're following your heart. Now, I know this is Wands, but this is telling me you're following your heart. And this is about you having these boundaries. So if people don't understand it or they don't want you to do it, or, maybe you get some flack from somebody because, see, he's fighting for position. That tells me that you're still following your heart. You're going to do what you want to do. You cannot control other people's behavior. They cannot control yours. And you are on your own individual path with this. And I feel with this card that you might be over processing a few things in your head. This is the Eight of Swords. So this is telling me that, maybe because you're getting some flack, sometimes you don't see a way out. And if that's the case, it's about you just doing what it is that you do, going about your routine. I feel that you have this self-imposed restriction, and this is something that could be coming from what's going on around you. These are swords. They're thoughts, words, ideas, and they're planted into the ground. They're not upright. So this is also telling me that you might not be able to see the way out at this point. It's a matter of taking a deep breath, standing back, and then taking a look at it, maybe with fresh eyes, maybe sleeping on something and waking up the next day with fresh eyes. But it's about you over processing. So getting a grip on what's going on in your mind. Why are you playing something possibly over and over? Negative self-talk, feeling trapped. So take a look at that, because at the end of the day, this is the super positive card that is here for you. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for your question. That's what the universe wants to tell you. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back over to the super chats. Ava, I saw you were the first one. So let me go ahead and come over to you. I just got to scroll. So Ava says, what does the universe have for me for the rest of April? Thank you, Alison. P.S. Love all of your Cancer readings. Oh, thank you, Ava. Of course, flattery gets you everywhere. I love it. Thank you. I love it. It's a lot of hard work, just making videos. It's not just that, it's psychic work, it is hard work, but I love it. I absolutely love what I do. So thank you. I love the feedback. Okay. So what does the universe want to tell Ava for the rest of April? And I'm going to continue with this love deck. Oh, well, you saw that. That flipped right out. So Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get two more cards for Ava. And the Justice card and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we've got Six of Pentacles, the Justice card, And we've got the Nine of Swords. So this is really telling me about you being open to receive. You know, we can be on either end, the giver or the receiver, but this is talking about, for me, that you need to be open to receive. I think something is definitely coming in for you. This is about you bringing things back to a state of balance. So that could be, because it's Pentacles, we're looking at relationships, we're looking at career, we're looking at housing, location, travel, we're looking at finances, and we're looking at education, your health. So there's something about you coming back to this type of homeostasis in your life, and it could be in several different areas. It doesn't always have to be limited to one, but it's about you being open to receive this information that's coming in, these opportunities that are coming in. Because I just want to point this out. See the scale? Well, you've got the scale here. So in this card, when we're talking about the Justice card, I feel that things are coming your way that are in alignment for you. Excuse me. I think you've been working really hard on something, and now things are going to start to line up. The scales are being balanced. You're standing in your truth, and you're pursuing things that are really important to you. And this is coming into fruition. You know, cause and effect, right from wrong, you know, the basic stuff. And it's like everything that you're doing right now, it's because you're doing it from your heart. And I think the payout is coming. Basically, it's bringing you into this homeostasis, and the payout is coming. So you might already have it right now, but that is what the universe wants to tell you, is that you just continue to stand in your truth and watch what unfolds for you. We have the Nine of Swords. This is that never-ending nightmare where you're over-processing thoughts at the end of the day. They might even keep you up at night. So a lot of worry, anxiety, frustration, maybe trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And so it's a matter of getting a grip on your thoughts when this happens. Thinking is great. You'll never hear me say don't think. But when you start to overprocess and it starts to consume you, that's when you might want to pull back a little bit and just take a break, or just, you know, turn it down a couple of notches. And that's what the universe wants to tell you. But I feel something is really coming in for you. Something in the realm of Pentacles, in the 3D material world. Okay. Oh, I can't believe my alarm just went off. Hold on 1 second. When it shows itself, I'm going to have to turn it off. It's on my phone that I'm filming on. That, guys. There we go. I'm so glad it did not disconnect. So what was that? Well, you know, I'm doing the Parasite cleanse, and you're supposed to do it every 4 hours for 3 times a day. So that was my Parasite cleanse. So it's just a few drops in water, and then I drink it. So I have to take a moment. Sorry, that's so funny. It's phenomenal. If you can, I would definitely recommend doing it. Okay, so Ava, that's what I have for you. Thank you. All right, and then I think I saw another one come in, and I think, here it is. Lucky Sprite. Hi, well, I have a good job offer before April ends. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at that. All right. Well, you have a good job offer before April ends. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yes, I do believe you will. This is about you. Again, the same card, being open to receive. This is telling me that to be open to receive something that's really good that's coming in for you. And with this Knight of Cups, it's about you following your heart, feeling into it, making sure it's the right offer for you, because you might have multiple. So this is about you following your heart, and that's going towards your future. And we also have the Queen of Cups. So I just want to show you all the cards first. So we have the Queen of Cups. Again, another one about you following your heart. So that is going to be your mission right now, to do what really resonates with you. But as we're looking at this, absolutely, be open to receive a new job offer coming in. And again, this is something where you could be the giver at times, the receiver. But for me, this is about you being open to receive. Now, it was specifically about a job offer before April ends. So, you know, time is difficult in the tarot, but this is what the universe wants to tell you. So maybe it goes into May, just remember that time is very difficult. This King of Cups is just talking about you following your heart, following your passion. He's on a mission. So again, maybe you have several offers. Feel into it, use your intuition, see which one is right for you. Then we have this Queen of Cups. Again, feeling into it, using it, being very loving, being in this love vibration, because that's really what's going to be attracting this job offer to you. Even if you're at the grocery store, act like you're in love and you're taking yourself out on a date. Be in this beautiful, high vibing energy and watch what the universe is going to bring to you. It's going to bring you a job offer. So definitely do that. So this is about you really being in that high vibration, being in love, having a big open heart, right? Getting in touch with your intuition, connection to source, and watch what unfolds. It's amazing. I feel like you're manifesting it in, but it's going to come from the heart. Oh my God, you will absolutely get that. Congratulations. Thank you, Lucky Sprite. Where are you from? I'd love to know where everyone's from. Okay. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lucky Sprite. I know you wish it would. I wish it would just go ahead and just like complete it over. Okay, so what else? I'm scrolling because I have to check in on the chat. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sue from New Zealand. I'll be there soon. I can't wait. Okay. Hello from Greece. I'm definitely going there. Absolutely. Oh my God. I feel like I've had all my past lives there and in England. I love it. Okay, so here we go. What else? So new beginnings. All right. Is the Scorpio meant to be in my life, or is it time to let him go? Okay, let's find out. I'm going to continue with the love deck. Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So new beginnings. So there's definitely a connection there. This is, and it's not the Lover's card. This is the Two of Cups, but there's definitely a connection there. It's a kindred spirit. You guys recognize each other. You definitely care for each other. But we also have the Knight of Swords, and he rushes right in with truth and honesty and being very blunt. So this is really telling me that you are at a crossroads right now, that it's about, I just feel that there's something coming in, because this Knight, so this Knight has 2 feet in the present and 2 feet in the past. And so it's really telling me that there might be something that has happened in the past that is affecting the relationship right now. And it's truth time, and it's really you tapping into what is going on. And I have to say, it's leaving emotions out of it, because you're looking at those swords, right? So it's thoughts, words, ideas, but it's truth and communication. So you definitely have a connection, but I feel like there's something that happened, and it's about coming to terms with it. This is very fast forward thinking. This is a swift moving energy. So something happened to make you double check. And I have to say, the wheel turns in your favor. So whether you choose to stay or leave with this person, now is the time to figure that out, because the wheel turns in your favor and it's up to you to grab it. That tells me you have the choice. I know you're asking me to tell it to you, asking the cards, but the cards are telling me that you have a choice to either stay with this person based on some truth that's coming in around them, or somebody new's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't necessarily mean him. It could be anybody coming in that is right, that's lining up for you. So the choice is yours. If you feel that it's over or you want to move on, then this is you having that moment of truth. Because this is really telling me, this is a swift moving energy. So I just feel like it's not going to be hard for you to figure that out. I feel like, again, something happened in the past, the way the horse is, His feet are in the past. So something happened and you're getting clarity on it. I don't know if something just came to the surface, something that you're seeing, or you're looking at the behavior now going back and you're saying, is this resonating with me? Is this the direction I want to go in? Now, whether you choose to communicate that with the Scorpio or not is up to you, because that might be something you want to discuss to see if that Scorpio is able to change their behavior, if you want to continue in that relationship, or somebody new is coming in. Absolutely. This wheel is turning in your favor. If you're looking for love, it can be the Scorpio or it can be somebody else. It's absolutely coming in for you. Whether it's Scorpio or somebody new, it's coming in for you. I just want to say that. Okay. So thank you for your question. Love and light. Okay. All right. So that is going to be for new beginnings 1111 or 1111. Okay. Here we go. So I think that was it for the super chats. Oh, wait, here's one more. And then I'm going to come back over to the list. So this is Crystal K. Will my court hearing against my ex go well for me on the 29th? Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Oh, okay. So we just had, oh my God. Okay, so I just had several cards actually flip over for you. Okay, so I am going to take this. I have 5 cards that literally flipped out of my hand for you. So normally I do 3, but these all flipped out. It's not a bad shuffle. That's spirit. So this is a message that's meant for you. So we have the Moon, the Empress, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. So let me put it back in the right order. Okay, so you're meant to have a deeper message. I just want to say that in the sense of there's a lot going on in what it is that you're going through. So this is telling me that you're going to have to push through a lot of fear to get back on track, that you're going to be going through a lot, both good and bad. And it's about you just to keep your eye on the prize, keep going towards this mountain that's in the background. You might have illumination in this, you might not, but it's just for you to keep the course. This is telling me that you're living your idealized life right now. Now, I know this is about you going to court with your ex, but this is telling me that this is going to be working out in your favor. That's what I mean by your idealized life. The Empress is very grounded, stable, secure. She attracts abundance and prosperity. She's very loving and nurturing. So if there's something that you're nurturing into existence, like a certain outcome in the case, it's for you to stay in this vibration. Everything she touches just flourishes, right? So if you want a certain outcome, it's to stay in a vibration. Don't go into a type of fear, right? This is about you really tapping into something beautiful and deep and keeping that vibration. Now, if it's a divorce, if that's what it is, did you say divorce? Hearing against my ex. Okay. So I don't know if it's a divorce or not, but whatever it is, it's about you basically taking the high road, because that is going to make you look good. It's going to have you're going to have that vibration in court and you're attracting positivity to you in court. We also have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, your idealized life. Did I say 6 of Pentacles before? I meant 10. So this is you living your idealized life. Again, this tells me that the outcome is coming in your favor. I think you're going to need to take a time out, that you're going to have to rest and recover when all of this is done, because I think that this is incredibly stressful, and then you're going to be walking on. You're going to be able to leave it all in the past to pursue something that's more important for you. This is the 8 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is going to go right here. You're able to walk away so that you can go on to more happy, did I say that? Happier things in your life. That's going to be your emotions, your heart. But you're going to have to go through a recovery process, that's for sure. Whatever is going on, you need to recover. because you don't want to be so stressed out where then it taxes your own health, right? That might already be something you're going through now, but I'm getting that with these cards, it's definitely working out in your best interest. Wow. Thank you, Crystal, for your question, and good luck in your case. Okay, so we have that, and let me make sure. Okay, I was able to like it. I have to find them. Hello, everybody. Hi, Namira from the Netherlands. Nice to see you. NSX XCX. Okay. Yeah, there's absolutely time to submit. Absolutely. I haven't even done, like, I'm not even halfway through today. There's a lot of people submitted. Okay. Well, that might tell you something. If is that the kind of person that you want to be with new beginnings? I mean, if you like deep conversations and he can't handle it, that's up to you. You know, can he come around? Can he strengthen that aspect? And why is he not able to handle the deep conversations? You know, you might want to look at the why behind that. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so the next one is going to be from, okay, here it is, NSXXCX. Okay. You know, I want to say your name. That's why it's the letters. Okay, so love your show. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I've moved far from work. My twins stayed behind. How will they handle it going forward? I'm very close to them. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Let me put that there so I can read it again. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my other deck for that question. All right. Okay, let's look at your twins. How will your twins handle it moving forward? Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and the Justice card. Well, these are some pretty intense cards. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and we also have the Justice card. So I think your twins, you know, this is luck and right timing. I think that this is telling me that this is a matter of them being able to accept it and for you to definitely remain in their life as much as possible. So that's like calling them every day, emails, whatever it is for you, FaceTime, Zoom calls. I don't know how old they are, but this is you absolutely having luck and right timing and always being right there for them, even if you've moved far away, because they're going to spend a lot of time thinking about you. This is telling me that they're going to feel very lost without you, and they're always going to be thinking about you. Because with this Page of Swords, the story behind this card is that she ran out into the woods and she didn't know where she was going, and she was so lost that she knows if she sits down for 5 minutes, she can figure her way out. They are lost without you. And you know, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. That this is telling me they think about you nonstop, all the time, and that it's just going to be a constant. So the more contact you have, because swords are communication, it's truth, it's thoughts, words, ideas. You are always on their mind. It's a matter of you just having that constant contact. Then we have the Justice card. This is telling me that you need to protect the innocent, which are your children. So this is telling me that there's something where you really need to have that type of connection and to be the protector for them. Because this is about protecting the innocent, and that could be seniors, it could be animals, it could, you know, your pets, it could be children, and in this case, we're talking about your twins. And there are two animals here, 2 deer. So you need to be in a protective role for them. They need to know that you're there to protect them. That will help with any type of insecurities, just knowing you're there, especially as they're maneuvering through life. Because let's face it, kids need, I'm going to probably get some flack for this, they need both parents, and especially a masculine energy and a feminine energy. They need that. That gives them guidance and support. So I feel that the more you can be there for them, the better off they are and the better that they're able to have this type of adjustment. But you are absolutely on their mind, and it's your luck and right timing in the sense of being available to maybe talk to them before they go to sleep, or talk to them on the weekends, or be there for a game. You know, it's that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe your ex can literally take a photo, like let's say they play baseball or little league, a matter of using the phone and capturing the game for you so that you can then have that as a part of a conversation. Hey, I saw you hit that ball, or I saw you do this or do that. It's that kind of energy. They want to know that you are absolutely there. Wow, that's pretty powerful. So thank you for your question. But they think about you all the time. Okay, I've got another super chat, and then I'm going to go back. Okay, so this is going to be from Namira. Okay, let me do this. And it says, do you see a move for me, or am I stillness here? I have a wish for moving, but difficult to find a house. Thank you. Okay. Do I see you moving, or am I still here? Okay, let's do that. Okay. Are you moving, or are you still where you're at? Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. We have the World card, we have the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So I see you being able to move. Absolutely, the world is wide open for you. We've got the World card, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. If you want to move, you can absolutely move. This is telling me the world is wide open for you. This is a culmination of a chapter in your life. So in the major arcana, it starts with the 0, the Fool card, and it ends with the 21, which is the World card. So this is a culmination of a chapter in your life. You will absolutely be moving. Now, time is hard in the tarot, so it will be happening soon. It's definitely coming in for you, and you'll be able to figure out where it is that you want to go, and you'll start this next chapter of your life, because when this card shows up, it's transitionary. You circle back to the Fool, and you begin this beautiful leap of faith, taking the next chapter and journey of your life. So yes, I do see that. We also have the Queen of Swords. This is you really using your analytical skills and your logic to make sure when you move and when you sell your home, it's under the right conditions for you. You really want to make sure things are lining up for you. You're getting your asking price. And if you have to compromise, is it worth the compromise? You know, you're looking at the big picture. You're looking at to make sure that this next move is really lining up for you, is what I'm getting. But I like the fact that you're using your head. You're not letting emotions rule you on where to go next, because that tells me you're going to make a very smart, educated decision for yourself. You're going to do the research to move on to the next house. And this Nine of Wands is telling me that you have a protective circle around you, that really your magic can't be touched. And by magic, I mean your energy. So what it is that you're manifesting in, because manifestation is 3, 6, and 9, and this is the Nine of Wands, the 9 of energy, right? So you are really able to step into that role. When you see something present, you can pull the trigger on it because you're doing all of your research beforehand. But this is a card that's also telling me that when something presents itself, you do need to act fast. So that means you need to do all your research very quickly. If something comes on the market that you're interested in, you have to really do your research and pull the trigger. If it's you selling your house, then it's about you doing what it is that you need to do to get that house sold. Curb appeal. Do you need to find a different solicitor or a different real estate agent, right? Do you need to find somebody else? What is it that you need to do to make it sell faster, right? It's that kind of energy. But the World card, yeah, you're absolutely moving on. Wow, good for you. Congratulations. Thank you for your question. Hello, hi, Ari from Belgium. I love it. People are watching from all over the world. This is a really good time. We're able to get people from different parts of the world. I love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I see it. It's coming in for you. I mean, that World card, wow. That just really says it all. Okay, So I'm going to go back over here to the list, and then I will be checking. I just want to answer a couple more questions, and then I will be checking PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. Okay. So the next one is from Sarah. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so Sarah writes, "Hi, Allison. What does my dog think of me?" Thank you, Sarah. P.S. Love your show. Thank you, Sarah. And I'm going to say it. Flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you. So let's go ahead and see. What does your dog think of you? And then I'm going to ask one more or answer one more question, and then I'm going to check that. I can feel you guys. I can feel people submitting. All right, hold on. Here we go. All right. This is for Sarah. What does her dog think of her? We have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay. The Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So your dog thinks that you're really smart, and your dog thinks that you're a loner. Your dog thinks that you really enjoy your alone time, and that includes your dog being with you, right? But as far as from other people, your dog really thinks that you're a loner, but your dog thinks you're highly intelligent. Then we have this Knight of Fire, right? The Knight of Wands. And your dog thinks that, you know, you rush right in, you rush right out, you're on a mission, you've got things that you like to accomplish, things you like to do. So this tells me that you're really active around the house. I know this card's showing somebody sitting, but this is just telling me that you like to be alone. And this is so in your own home, right? And that's what your dog sees. But he sees you rushing around. So maybe this is cleaning, maybe it's doing projects, maybe it's working out at home. Maybe it's constantly letting the dog back and forth, you know, out in the backyard, then back in the house. But he sees you moving a lot, that you rush in and rush out. Maybe you rush in from work. Maybe you rush out to go do like a workout class and you come back in, but he sees you rushing. And then he sees that you do take time for yourself. You take a time out. So I feel like it's like, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. But your dog feels incredibly connected to you. Your dog feels a super deep connection. This is going in for a time of deepening. So your dog absolutely feels like, it almost feels like he feels like, I don't know if it's a male or female, but that your dog feels like it is absolutely connected to you, like you're two peas in a pod. That's what this card is telling me. You're two peas in a pod. And it's like, maybe your dog likes to rush in and do things and then rush out, you know. It depends, like, what if it's a puppy? He likes to rush in, I say he because mine are all male, rush around, do a bunch of things, and then go take a nap, right? Play, and then nap. That's what it feels like. So we absolutely have that. So that's what your dog thinks of you. Your dog is absolutely in love with you. Two peas in a pod. I love that, Sarah. Thank you. All right, so this next question came in, and it actually came in for last Thursday, but they didn't realize that the time had changed because a long time ago, the Thursday was at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I switched it to 10 a.m. so that more people in different areas could respond. So this came in late. So this is from last Thursday, and it says, yeah, I love it. Hello, Allison. Hi, my friend Jenny S., because she's also been in here, and she's also been a previous client. Well, she's still a client, but referred me to you. I am at a crossroads in my life, middle-aged and at a place I never imagined in a negative way. I am committed to doing things differently, breaking the patterns that have not served me, yet it is like swimming upstream daily. I am in a despair and overwhelmed with this life I have been given. Both my mom and my brother are on the other side with my maternal grandparents, all whom I was deeply connected. I am left caregiving for my father with Parkinson's and dementia, and two sons, 10 and 16, restraining order against their dad. My questions are so many, but for today, what am I doing wrong? Do my ancestors know the direction I'm supposed to take? Thank you, Alicia. Okay, so there's a lot going on there. So I am just going to ask the question that you are asking. You said, what am I doing wrong? I don't want to ask that. It's like, do my ancestors know the direction I'm supposed to take? So let's ask the universe and your ancestors both, because I'm getting the chills. what advice would they give you right now? Let's ask for some spiritual advice for that, because that really is a mouthful. There's a lot going on there. And thank you for your question. And just a reminder, I have to say this, Alicia, because it's YouTube. This is a disclaimer. I am not a therapist, and this is not medical or legal advice. So I have to say that. So, all right, here we go. What do your ancestors and spirit want to tell you? We've got the World. Oh, I love this. And the Fool. And the Justice card. Oh, and I've got the chills. So they're all here. Your ancestors are showing up because they are from my feet to the top of my head right now. I'm tingling all over. Everybody's in this room for you. So we have the World card, the Fool. I want you to notice that this is the same character. And the Justice card. So what is coming in for you is they're saying that the world is wide. Oh, I'm going to cry. Oh my God. Okay, the world is wide open for you. This is saying that it's about you and the choices that you're making right now. The world is wide open. It's up to you. This is a transitionary card. So what you're going through right now, you're going to be transitioning through in the sense of a lot of things are coming to an end. This could be some painful completions coming to an end for you. It has to be a new path that you're going on, whether you're choosing to make your own way or taking a path that's already been blazoned. But this is about you walking through this next stage of your life, this portal. And I want to share this with you. This is the 21 card. It's the final card in the Major Arcana, and you just got the number 1 card. This is a new journey. You taking a leap of faith. This is what they're saying, is that you're going to have to start leaving some things behind you. This is a transitionary card. So when this card comes up, you're looking at everything that's gone on in your life up until this point right here, right now. So you're looking at it with compassion. Don't beat yourself up. So when you said, what am I doing wrong? I would not word it that way. Just look at it as, okay, this is what's happened. Now, how can I gain some insight? What are some patterns? What are these choices that I've made, and what are the consequences? Because that's part of what this Justice card is talking about, cause and effect, right? Knowing right from wrong, that cause and effect. Looking at that kind of activity and behavior in your life. So you look at the Judgment card that comes before this, and that Judgment card is asking you to ask these questions, taking a compassionate review of your life. You're gaining these life lessons to get that knowledge and that wisdom. It's not gaslighting yourself. It's not beating yourself up. You're just doing it to gain that knowledge and wisdom, to take it with you as you enter the next chapter of your life. This is the Fool. This is the number 1 card, even though it's the 0 in the Major Arcana, where you take that leap of faith without a care in the world from the purity of your heart. This is not necessarily reinventing yourself, but you're taking that knowledge and wisdom as you're now making new choices in your life, right? When those old patterns come up that are not healthy or haven't worked out for you, it's you making a conscious effort to stop it, to be able to see it and call it out for what it is, and then try and reprogram the brain. And that will allow you to then switch and start making these changes on a neurological level so that you can start changing different aspects of your life. And it's something that you want to do every day if you can. This is just telling me that a new chapter is coming. So I would just take a deep breath, and as you're going through all of these things, transition into something else. You know, whether it's moving, whether it is, because I mean, there's a lot going on there, whether it's getting some help, maybe it is you connecting spiritually with the people in your life that have deceased, because they're right here, right now. And they definitely want you to realize, like, oh my God, I'm going to cry. They really want you to realize that there's light at the end of the tunnel, to not go so far down. The Justice card is here saying that this is you knowing right from wrong, to keep going and to figure out what direction it is that you want to go in, I feel these are your kids. This is about you protecting your children and you're moving forward in your life. That's what I feel is coming in for you. But you're definitely going into a new chapter. Now, I'm not saying that this is something that's coming through exactly from them, but this is something I always want to say to people when you're in this type of a predicament. Do the gratitude journal. It's so simple and it can help you make that shift. So I don't want you to think that you're doing anything wrong. I want it to be where when you make that shift, that what are you grateful for? Because that's shifting your energy and it's shifting what's being attracted into your life. And it helps shift your brain. It's a frequency. So for the next 7 days, for a week, try and write down 5 things every single day that you're grateful for. And they have to be different. So at the end of the 7 days, it's 35 things that you're grateful for. And anybody can do it. It doesn't have to just be you. I do it every day. I have a friend that's been doing it for like 20 years. If you do that, it will help you make that shift and take the pressure off. You'll feel it. Now, if you're having a hard time figuring out what you're grateful for, then that is also a light bulb moment, this epiphany that says you really do need to make these types of changes and to start looking at your life differently as what are you grateful for? Because the 5 of Cups is a classic card and it did not come up in your reading, but I'm going to see if I can find it for you. The 5 of Cups is the card of loss and bereavement. And I feel my energy for you when I feel into you, that's what I feel is coming through also, even though that's not the card that showed up. And that is a card that is talking about you can focus on your loss, or you can turn around and see the cups that are, here it is, the cups that are behind you and realize it becomes gratitude. So he is mourning the loss of something. This could be a divorce, a death of a loved one, things that went wrong in his life. It's the 5 of Cups. He's got 3 that are spilt. Okay, we all go through a grieving process, but you don't stay there for an extended amount of time. You drop this black cloak, turn around and realize you have 2 cups standing, to be grateful for these 2 cups, and then you move forward. You get the 3, the 4, you push through this 5 to the 6, and you keep going. That's what this energy is reminding me of, to turn around and be grateful for what it is that you have. This could be your 2 children. This could be a lot of different things. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's about you putting it down and to try and do different things each day. And that can be a challenge at first until you get into the swing of it. So that's what your ancestors and spirit want to tell you today. There's absolutely light at the end of the tunnel, and start to switch that. And yeah, there's a lot there. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, definitely reach out to me. Okay, thank you so much for your question. All right, so the next one, I don't think any super chats came in, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, so let me go ahead and check PayPal and Venmo because that's what I said I was going to do. There's a lot of questions. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. Just give me a second because it makes me log in. And sometimes it makes me choose the motorcycles, which it is. Bicycles. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and now crosswalks. It's always at the most inconvenient time. Oh my God, and now bicycles again. It's retarded. Sorry, did I say that? I'm really frustrated with some of these institutions. They're really annoying. Oh my God, now the buses. I think that's it. God, 3 times. Okay. Crazy. All right, let me go on to the other one. All right, now I'm logging into Venmo also. I'm just doing them all at the same time, and then I toggle back and forth to see what came in. Okay, so nothing from Stripe. And we've got, let me go back. Okay, so then we have several from PayPal, and then I've got one from Venmo. So let me go ahead and do Venmo right now. Okay, this is from Lynn. Okay, so this is Antics of Marion M. Okay, so remind me, Let me go down here. Okay, so remind me, Lynn, who is Marion? I want to make sure I'm going to use the name, but I want to make sure the target's right. Give me a clue. All right. Okay. Okay, got it. I just want to make sure that that's it. Here we go. Okay. So I definitely want to use this deck then for that. All right, here we go. Let's look at the antics of Marion M. Well, we have the King of Cups, the Strength card, and the Three of Wands. So we definitely have the King of Cups, the Strength card, and the Three of Wands. So this is going below the surface. She is definitely love obsessed. That part has not changed for her. She is definitely going below the surface. She's going into a different dimension to be able to do this. You see this is underwater. This is really telling me that she is still going. That she is just not able to give up. She is just using magic, and she's in the flow, and she's going into different dimensions. We also have the Strength card. This is strength and courage. She is relentless. She is tenacious. And this is telling me that she's someone that is incredibly resilient. So even if something happens, something makes her run, something is challenging for her, she will not give up. This is someone that I don't understand it. The obsession is incredible that's coming off this card. It is, it's almost to the point of mental illness. This is very intense. Yeah, it's warped. It is a total obsession. And they're definitely doing magic. This is the card of manifestation. It's the Three of Wands. And this person is doing magic in this card. This is wish fulfillment. So they are definitely a practitioner. In this case, this person, I'm not saying she is, this person is practicing candle magic. She's putting out her intentions into the universe on these walnut shells and letting them go out to the universe. But you definitely have a lot of entities around that are also participating in that to help her. So she definitely has help. It's not a deterrent. If she turned tail at one time, she is hardcore back at it. I don't see anything in the way that's stopping her from anything. I see that it's just wide open, and it's just her energy and obsession. That's what I see. I see that she's very strong and resilient, that it kind of doesn't matter what happens, that she can definitely counteract it every single time with that strength and courage card. She has no fear. So when I saw that her run in a card, maybe it was her doing a hit and run, but no fear. She's just absolutely obsessed, and she is in different dimensions. That's for sure. That showed up. So those are her antics right now. Wow, Lynn. Wow. Yeah, she is no good. I think she did sell her soul to the devil. That's not what I was asking in this one, but she is definitely up to no good, and she's obsessed. I mean, she just is like, that's her role in life, is to do that. Interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to, thank you for your question, Lynn. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to PayPal. And this one is from side 8. Okay. So let me pull it up. Hi, Alison. What's the energy around my connection to Benny? Thank you, Angie. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. So what's the energy around my connection to Benny? Okay. We have the Justice card. we have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Oh my God, you're gonna go stand in your corner now. Oh no. So we've got the Justice card. So this is really telling me that I think that this is a good energy that you have in this relationship. This is telling me that it's cause and effect. This might be a karmic relationship. This might be something that you've manifested in. It could even be someone that you've had a previous lifetime with. It's that kind of energy. But this tells me that you're looking for someone that's standing in their truth. You're able to stand in your truth. And there's like a feeling of balance that's coming in around this card. The other card that's here for you is the Six of Pentacles. This is about you being open to receive. So I feel that the energy that's around this is that it's a give and take. You both are giving and receiving in this relationship, and it's to be open to receive. So maybe someone is a giver and they're not used to receiving, or vice versa, but this is telling me that tender care is at hand and to be open to receive. So the energy is to really be able to enjoy the beauty that's coming in this relationship. So whether you can see it or not, to me, this is saying that you can feel it, because she ran out into the snow. She got lost and she just laid down in the snow, and she's blanketed with these bunnies. They're giving her warmth and protection. She doesn't even know they're there. So when she wakes up, when she starts to move, they're gonna bolt. They're gonna run, and she might not ever know that they were there. It's that kind of energy. I feel like this is something that you feel love and protected from. It maybe it's just like this bubble that might be over this connection that you're having, but it's having that kind of emotion to show up. Now, this is not even an emotional card. This is Pentacles. But it's that feeling that comes along with the physicality of being in a relationship with someone, because Pentacles are relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, having a pet. He can be a coworker, right? But it's having these types of relationships. So to be open to receive. Then we have the Seven of Wands. This is telling me that it's important for both of you to have healthy boundaries in this relationship, that even if there might be a misunderstanding, you still kind of like hold your ground and you defend your position, so that you're not giving in completely to the other person and compromising yourself. Because remember, the first card that's being shown here is to stand in your truth, right? This is bringing things back to balance, this type of homeostasis. So that's kind of the energy that's coming around this relationship, your connection to Bernie. I think it's a good relationship, but we would have to ask other questions on that. But the energy, because the Justice card is here, this could be a relationship that you've manifested in that it's very deserving in your life right now, and to be open to receive it. It's kind of like if you've had some bad relationships and you've been really wanting a good one and you've been working really hard at it. It's like this is the universe giving you a good relationship. If that's your situation, it's that kind of energy. That's what's coming in for you. So thank you for your question. And that was, I'm going to say side 8. I see your name, but I'm going to say side 8 because that's how you submitted it. All right, so the next one is going to be from Sherry. Let me get a little water first. Okay, so the next one is from Sherry. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so this is from Sherry. Okay, so this is a long one. Okay, hi Alison. I love the way you explain everything and your readings. Thank you, Sherry. Of course, flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you so much. I am a Sagittarius, and my question today is, when will I see a major increase in my financial wealth? I am not able to stay online for your answer, but I will watch it on the replay. Wishing you a wonderful time on your travels. Would love to do some traveling myself. Thank you for all you do. Love watching you live. By the way, I'm in Austin, Texas area. Yay, Austin. I will be coming there. I will definitely be coming there. What was it? Round Rock. I was actually looking at property there at one time. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. I think it's Round Rock. It's been a while. It's been 10 years, but I was looking there for a while. Okay, so What else to tell you? Okay, so your question today is, will I see a major increase in my financial wealth? Okay, let's ask that question. Here we go. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I would say yes, but there's a caveat. So we have the Two of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that you need to figure out what it is that you want in your finances. What is it that you need? What do you want? Maybe kind of figure it out and then start asking the universe, start working on a type of manifestation. Because when you do that, this is telling me this is victory and success is coming in for you. This is you using your intuition. So feel into it. What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want? You know, are you looking for, so you said major increase in my financial wealth. So are you looking for an investment? Feel into that. Are you looking to invest in a business like a brick and mortar? Are you looking for the stock market? You know, are you looking for cryptocurrency? I would start feeling into it and seeing what resonates, because this is telling me for you to clarify your intention, what it is that you actually want. So how much do you want? And I always say be open. That way you're not limiting yourself to the universe when you're manifesting. Make it open. So look for that, because I definitely feel victory and success is coming in for you, but this is you using your intuition. But you can't get what you want until you know what you want. So you need to ask yourself, what are you looking for? Is it car, house, business? Is it precious metals? Is it stocks, right? What are you looking at in the big picture? Investing in a business. Do you want to be, you know, part of a hotel ownership, right? What is it that you're looking for, and start working on that to manifest that in, because I think that you're able to draw that to you. We also have, and, you know, be realistic, right? But it's about you. With this Knight of Pentacles, he is on a mission. This is slow and steady wins the race. And I just want you to see those crystals. So for me, because this is Pentacles, the other word for Pentacles would be coins and boons in this deck, but because that's gifts. But we're looking at coins. So for me, these crystals are about coins. It's about you clarifying your intention to see what it is that you want to bring in. Because I think you can absolutely manifest it in, having that victory and success at it. But it's for you to start narrowing in what it is that you want. Not the amount, you keep that wide open, but what it is that you want. I think that is what the universe is guiding me to tell you, is that when you figure that direction out, that's when you can start that manifestation work and really make it happen. So I think it will absolutely happen for you. Thank you, Sherry, for your question. All right, now let's go back. Okay, so the next one is from Carrie, and Carrie writes, "Hi Allison, will I find a new job this summer? Thanks, Carrie. Loved your Virgo video. Yay, thank you. I'm a Virgo too. I love it." Okay, so this is from Carrie. All right. So this is a good time for me to say final call. If anybody is watching and they want to submit a question, this is a really good time to go ahead and submit it, because we're already an hour and 20 minutes in. So let's say in the next 5 or 10 minutes, definitely submit your question. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for the soul tribe. If you don't know what to ask, you can always say, what does the universe want to tell me today? You see me do that in the videos. That's how I ask questions every morning for myself when I ask the universe, because I can read cards for myself and for other people. So if that's something you want to do, or ask any random question, how's your dog doing? What does your cat think of you? It doesn't matter. Okay, so here we go. This is from Carrie. Will I find a new job this summer? Thank you, Carrie. Okay. Yes, King of Wands, absolutely. The Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. Don't be afraid of the Death card. These are really good cards. We've got the King of Wands, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor. So what does this mean? Yes, you're self-actualizing. Everything you need is inside you. It's going to materialize. You are pulling in the kind of job you want. You are vibing at the right level to really make it happen. This is you being bold and courageous. And when you see opportunities present, you have the discernment to be able to choose it. You see things, so you're going to go for it. Let's say they want you to show up in person. You're there. Let's say 200 people are applying for that job. You are there and you're determined. It's that kind of energy. Maybe you're first in line. You show up at 4 in the morning. I'm just saying, if it's that kind of a thing. But you're definitely putting yourself out there. This is you releasing what no longer serves you. This is about change and transformation. So this is you releasing any old ties, old jobs, any negative self-talk, anything that might get in the way of you getting a new job. You're just releasing it. Emotional baggage. It could be anything along those lines. But you are definitely doing the work. And the thing with the death card is you know what needs to be released. You are able to release it on your own. The wheel turns in your favor. This is luck and right timing. And that is exactly what you have for this summer. And again, timing is so hard in the tarot, but this is telling me the wheel turns in your favor. You will absolutely get the job that you're looking for in divine timing when it's right. If it's this summer, yes, maybe it's this spring, maybe it's a little sooner, maybe it's a little later into early fall. Whatever it is, it's definitely coming in for you with that Wheel of Fortune. And usually that means that you're going to have several choices. Right? It's up to you to use your discernment to see what's right for you, because the universe likes to present us with good and bad, but the good is absolutely coming. So be on the lookout for that, fellow Virgo. All right. Thank you for your question, Carrie. Okay. So I am going to just double check really quick. Again, let me refresh the screen. Okay, so like I said, final call. So if you have not submitted your question, don't, because it won't get answered. It will be answered tomorrow, or not tomorrow. What's today? It'll be answered on Tuesday. You have to submit it differently for Tuesday. Okay, and nothing for Stripe. So let me go ahead and do this last question. And this is from Maria, and she writes, I want to take a vacation in Mexico this summer. Is this a good time to travel and fly? And will it be a positive trip? Thanks, Maria from California. Okay, woohoo, California. All right, let's go ahead and find out. All right, so I haven't seen any more super chats. So you guys let me know if I've missed anybody. Okay, so the chat has not locked up, which is great. Okay, here we go. This is for Maria from California. Is this a good time to take a trip to Mexico? 10 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it is. 10 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is really telling me, it's interesting, two of the same cards, and you saw me shuffle. This is saying that you're leaving the past behind you. That I think that this is an excellent time because you are leaving all this baggage behind you, old cycles, old versions of you. Maybe you're leaving an old job, relationship, all this stuff I feel like you're leaving behind, and you're on this new journey. You are all about taking one steady foot in front of the other. This slow and steady wins the race, and you just going and relaxing and enjoying your life and your time there. This just tells me that you are just going to have a great time. I think it's going to really ground you. I think that you need this. I don't necessarily feel like it's alone time. Maybe you're going with people, but I think that you really need this to recharge yourself. That's what this card is telling me because of what you've gone through right here. And the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turns in your favor. This is telling me that this is an excellent time for you to go to Mexico. It's going to be a positive trip, and you're just going to recharge your battery. I think you come back a new person. I just think it's like a type of renewal energy that's coming in for you. I think you really need it. I don't know when the last time was you had a vacation, but I just feel like you need it. So thank you for your question, Maria. Oh, I didn't see the other part. It cut off. Sorry. Love your show. First time asking a question. Your Capricorn video resonated with me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I missed that part. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a soul tribe reading. But before I do, I just want to remind you that you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. And there you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's going to let you know my itinerary and when my classes are being released and more information as it comes out. You can also book a personal reading with me there. Sign up for a missing person consultation. And don't forget, the Learning Center is where the courses are. So that's where the 16-week manifestation masterclass is. That's where the online tarot masterclass will also be coming out late summer. Because right now I teach them live. If you're just getting here, I teach them live in March and in October. They have been sold out, and a lot of people in different time zones have been asking me to go ahead and put this online, so it's coming. I also do private lessons in tarot, raising your vibration or manifestation, if that is something you're interested in. I have an affiliate area called Alison's Picks, Skin Like Butter, Rogers Hood Apothecary. Definitely check it out. Again, links are in the description below. And let's go ahead now and do a reading for the Soul Tribe tonight. So this is going to be for everybody watching live, in the replay, or whether you find it tomorrow, a year from now, 5 years from now. This video was made for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, this is a Soul Tribe reading. Here we go. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Empress. Oh my God, these cards. And we have the Page of Cups. Let me show you. Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Empress and the Page of Cups. So this is telling me, you know what, everybody? A lot of choices are coming in for you. I think a lot of opportunities are going to be presenting to everybody. This could be in, because this is the 3D. That's going to be in relationships. It's going to be in finances, your health. It's going to be in career or work, education. Maybe it's about you choosing your major, or, you know, maybe you're going to do a liberal arts and you're going to choose three areas to study in that discipline. It's going to be location. So travel, everything. Like we just had that question about going to Mexico. A lot of choices are going to present, and you have a lot of opportunities coming your way. So choose carefully. That's the nature of this card. Choose wisely. Let's say you're going to take a trip. You're choosing between, let's say, Jamaica, Mexico, Europe, you know, South Africa. You've got all these different countries. The minute you choose one, the others kind of go away. So make sure you're choosing the right opportunity for you. We've got the Empress card. It's that beautiful, luscious, loving energy. Whatever you nurture is going to come into fruition. So this is really talking about using the love in your heart. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just the nature of the card. You're looking at that loving, nurturing energy, and it just brings everything into fruition for you. So whether it is all of those things, whether, like I said, career, relationships, whether they're platonic, romantic, or getting a pet, travel, wellness, finances, this is an excellent time to start really planting those seeds and seeing what comes into fruition. This is going to be very easy for you to attract that abundance and prosperity when you're in that beautiful, loving vibration. And it's about it being really authentic. It's paying attention to your sacred self, right? Your heart, your soul. We also have this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is bringing the light. If you're a light worker, this is your card. You see how she's running in the darkness? She doesn't see it as that. She's really bringing the light. She's looking through this world with Pollyanna glasses on. You see this spider web? She doesn't see it as a dangerous, icky spider. She sees it as the dewdrops are caught in the web, and they look like diamonds, and they're absolutely beautiful. She's always looking on the positive side of life. That is something that Spirit wants to tell you, to dwell on the positive. The glass is half full. It's not half empty. Focus on the positive, bring that light, raise your vibration, and all of these choices, prosperity and abundance come your way. I know it might sound simple, especially if people are going through hard times, but if you can make that shift, because we all have ups and downs, make that shift, you're attracting the beautiful, the positive to you. And that's what Spirit wants to say, to keep going. A lot of good things are coming in. A lot of beautiful changes are on their way. Have that beautiful Pollyanna energy if you can, and make it authentic from your heart. Wow, that's what I have for you for today. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And hit that notification bell if you'd like to see me go live in the future. And don't forget, I'm going to New Zealand and Australia the end of May going into June. So the time will change around that time. I think it will, at least. It might be that I'm filming on a different day, but I'm going to try and do my lives while I'm over there. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely be posting that, and that'll also be in the newsletter, so sign up there. And all right, everybody, thank you for joining me here tonight, and I'll see you next time. Sending everybody lots of love. Bye for now.